Alright guys, welcome back to your daily skateboard lesson. It's me, Aaron Cairo, and we're gonna start out by throwing your arms cross just like this. And today, you are gonna learn how to do a heel flip. And this is the series that you guys can follow along with and do all of the steps. This is not a video that's just meant to watch to give you some tips. This is a video that's meant to take you as if you are right here with me in downtown San Francisco, learning how to ride your skateboard. And today, like I said, you're gonna learn how to do the heel flip. So throw your head and throw your shoulders. It's funny, I always wanna say head and shoulders, knees and toes, but right now I'm just throwing the shoulders. You're not doing anything with your head, although we should. I've been kind of leaving this one out, probably because my neck has been stiff, which is the reason why I should do this even more actually. Let's do some neck rolls. But for some reason that makes me a little bit dizzy, which is not good when you're gonna learn to ride your skateboard. But this one is super good. Works on the balance, the hips. We're tossing that leg just like that. And it's really good. Right foot on the ground, planted, left foot kicking up. I'd love to know which one is easier for you guys, kicking the left leg or kicking the right leg. For me, so much easier on this one. And I don't know if it's because I broke this foot and I don't quite have my balance back, or it's because I'm right foot forward and that's my dominant leg and it's just more solid. So good, kick your legs. You're getting that blood motion, moving through your legs, moving through your knees to your ankles. Super important. You can kick that knee up, get these dynamic stretching going. Go back and forth on both feet. Now a little bit more with your arms. And now you guys are ready for the ultimate warm up, which is riding your skateboard. You ready? Give it a push. Turn, pivots, another push, turn around. And you want to just get comfortable. No matter how long I've been skating, every time I go to skate, I've been doing this for 30 years. I always do this. Some tic-tacs, get it rotating around. And monster walks. I find the monster walks to be super helpful. It's a good warm-up, helps your balance. Every day in a new unit of time, as though you've never done it before. Get your warm-up in, monster walks. Now you're very proficient at this point in time. You've already learned ollie, front side 180, back side 180, pop shove, front shove, and now the trick you're gonna learn today is heel flip. I'm gonna make you do 5 of each of those tricks you already learned, because it's the best warm-up and this is how you master something. Absolute master by lots and lots and lots of repetition. Ollie. We're doing 5 of them. 2, 3. Number 4. And now, ollie number 5. 5th and final ollie. Now, 5 frontside 180s. That's your next trick, 5 frontside 180s. 1, 2, 3, 4, and number 5. That's the 5 frontside 180s right there, bada boom, bada bing. Next trick, backside 180, you got it. Wow. See, it's funny, the more tricks you learn, the harder your workout becomes. 2, like, Aaron, I didn't think we were doing a workout. I thought we were meant to skate. No, this is workout practice. 3, it's number 4 coming in hot. 4, 5th and final, backside 180, let's go. 5, that's 5 backside 180s. What's the next trick? You got it. Pop shove it. Let's get them. You can do this rolling. You can do it standing still. For some reason, I feel like doing it standing still right now. Maybe just to show you guys that you can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and number 5. The next trick is the front side shove it. You got it. We want to do these so you can do 5 in a row. But if you can't do 5 in a row, it's totally fine. You might want to go back and practice the earlier steps, but you might miss a few of them. And if you know what, if you do, that's okay. Today you're going to learn the heel flip no matter what. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row is good. It forces you to build consistency, accountability. It makes you do it. So good, that's 5 in a row. Now, we're on to what might be, well, not even might be. This is for sure the hardest trick you guys have learned. For sure, this is gonna require the most push, pressure, learning. It's not gonna come easy, but if you followed this series and you did all of those things and you can do 5 front shoves in a row, all of that is helping you to land this trick. Keep that in mind. The number one reason I see people give up and quit is because they go straight from either learning to ollie to straight to kickflip. Some people don't even learn to ollie, they just want to kickflip and they just start learning that. And they go, this is so hard. Well, it's far less hard if you learn all of those tricks. Skate every day, learn all of those tricks. You're building muscle memory. That's how it works. Okay, heel flip. This one is interesting because the foot position is so important. Front foot there, I have my front foot just a little bit turned and my back foot is opposite. So I have weight here and weight here. And you can see I can push down and the board sort of flexes like this. And then what we're gonna do is just put your feet in that position and do 5 pops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, you got those 5 down. Now, while standing on your back foot, we're gonna practice this flick here, which is kind of an interesting one. I did these every day and I had a hole right here. And then I learned, wow, that's where it goes. Ollie hole, kick flip hole, heel flip hole, right there. It truly is off your heel. It's kind of a motion like this. And then when your foot gets there, you give it a little bit of a da. The problem I have is the timing on exactly where you're going boom. I always want to go boom too early. And I put this one first because when I was learning how to skate, I learned a heel flip before a kick flip. And I also think it's closer to the motion of an ollie than a kick flip is with your toes. Kick flip, heel flip. Okay, so we're gonna do 5 of these flicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, now this practice step that I'm about to show you is the most vital one. You're probably gonna be working on this heel flip for many days. It might even take weeks, months, but like I said, if you get all of those earlier steps down and you're going through that routine that I just went through every single day, trust me, you're going to learn fast, faster than you would have. So we're gonna try and pop the board, flip it, step off with the back foot. Very important, it's the back foot. Leave the front foot on and land just the front foot only. Okay, didn't get the rotation. So what I know I need to do is a better flick. The timing and the motion of my front foot needs to improve, and that's what we're working on here. Wow, I did not mean to do a varial heel flip, but that will happen sometimes, you guys. That's why we practice. There we go, that was better. Pop the back foot, flick it with the front foot. Land it with your front foot. This is your opportunity to play around with different foot position. And even where your upper body is as well. On this one, you want to be kind of leaning back, and when you pop, you want to push the board forward. See how when it lands, the board is in front of me, it's close to me. I'm learning how to control it with my front foot flick. Okay, good. It's vital that you do this enough times to where you feel like, wow, I really got that. The whole purpose of all these is to build your skill level up so that you can then learn and put the whole trick together. So the only difference between this practice step I've been showing you, well, not a varial heel, let's try that again. The only difference between this practice step and a full land is the bend of the knee, and then you're gonna put both feet on. So that's it. You practice the flick, you practice getting it popped up and spinning around, and keep your front foot above it. The reason I never want you to practice with only landing with your back foot is because it drills it in incorrectly where you pop it, push your front foot straight to the ground. If your front foot goes to the ground first, you'll never land. Keep your front foot above the board. Vital. The only difference between that and a land is your back knee. Okay, so now we're gonna put it all together. We're gonna pop it up, we're gonna flick it, you're gonna bend your back knee, put it on that board. Okay, the practice step is vital, vital, vital. And I don't care Doesn't matter how rocket your board goes like that, none of that matters. It only matters that it's spinning, your back foot is above it, and then you can land with both feet. So if you land a heel flip and it goes like that, and it's your first ever heel flip, who cares? You did the heel flip. So we're gonna put it all together, all these motions. Bend down with pressure there, upper body's a little back, pop it, flick, get the rotation. You wanna catch it with your back foot and land. And you always wanna be watching for that black side, the grip tape side, for it to be down so you don't land primo. But working on those earlier steps every day and getting that down is gonna help you a ton. So that's 2. You're gonna really work on the timing of your flick, jumping, bend your back knee, and putting all these pieces together. It's vital. And you can see, the more I drill it in, the more I practice it, the better it's getting a little flatter, a little better. Well, that was 5. I did 5 in a row, which is interesting because I just went through all the practice steps and I did this one where I step off with my back foot a lot. And there I go into a varial heel again. So interesting how that happens sometimes. Just keep that board control in mind. So these practice steps are building in the muscle memory for you to get that repetition in and do it as many times as possible. I highly recommend on this trick, any flip trick, when you're first learning it, do it standing still. If you feel like it's a little easier moving, you can do that. This trick, it requires a lot. It requires the exact precision movements. It requires you watching your board. It requires perfect timing. And all of these things are gonna come together with a lot of repetition, a lot of practice. And I'm gonna keep pushing on this daily skateboarding. Do all of the tricks you know 5 times. Ideally, you do them 5 times in a row. You play a little game with yourself. But landing each and every single one of these tricks every single day, watch how fast you're going to get good 3 months, 6 months, 1 year down the road. Always have that long term in mind. Don't think just like, oh, today I had a crappy day. Another thing, end your session on an improvement. End it where you go like, wow, I did better today than yesterday. Boom, that's where you end, because the next day you're gonna wanna pick up that board. It's gonna help you a lot. Okay, I hope you guys are learning. I hope you guys are having an absolute blast. I'm making this series for each and every single one of you to be able to do those tricks that we just got. So have a blast and help you learn the skateboard tricks first and then teach them to other people in your community, in your environment, and let's grow skateboarding. We'll see you in the next video.